Virgo, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Some moon rising North Node in Venus or whatever is added in your chart. Hey, welcome. Hey, but this is desperately for Virgos though. Hey, I am gonna let you know this is Virgos that's dealing with a fire sign as well. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So the roles can flip, twist, reverse any way that it needs to be. So with that basically being said, salutations to everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Hey, come talk to me. You know we gotta do what we gotta do. So yeah, if you seen that last video, yes, I done a video, but now I'm live. So we got some work to do, okay? So with that basically being said, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I will be on here for a short, brief one on this one, and then we may go to air signs. It just depends. Virgo dealing with air signs or Virgo dealing with fire signs. You know, we're gonna work on the elementals just for a minute. So great rising to everybody who's coming in. Welcome. Let's go ahead and get directly into it. Let's get into prayer. We ain't gonna do meditation because we already done meditation earlier, okay? That directly for Virgo. So Spirit guides and the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send it to the universe in abundance of love, never to the sender, okay? Ashe, ashe, amen. Okay, Virgo, fire signs. Dealing with fire signs. Y'all already know how this is going to go. This is different for me. So, okay, the title of this one is You May Be Tired of Investing into Poor Relationships, okay? Again, you may be tired of pouring into and poor relationships dealing with a fire sign. A fire sign, if you're dealing with a Virgo, you already know how it go. Take the energy, how it go. Just rock with me. Just listen. You're going to get the energy you need, okay? Now, you may be truly frustrated, okay, about the action of the movement that may be more in comfort to you, okay? Now, I do feel like you may be moving more in action from a sole purpose. You may be trying to look out and start making plans of things that's better or some type of action that needs to be better, okay? Presently, in this present way, a present situation, you may be unsure or you may be skeptical about a certain situation or a certain decision that keeps pondering in your mind on if you want to take action because you may fear what will happen, or you taking action or fearing that something will suffer and fail. So I feel like majority of you right now who is watching, take it as it resonates. This is creating some type of a cloudy judgment that has led you to some type of stagnation, some type of halt, some type of withdrawal, some type of retreat, or some type of solitude into something that want to bring you more peace, balance, and harmony within your life. So I feel like mentally some of you may be frustrated about a situation that you want to go. Some of you got the clarity that you understand and the clarity that you need in order to push forward. However, I feel like either the fire sign is not expressing themselves the way that it needs to be going towards the Virgo, or the Virgo is shut off all communication dealing with this fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, that has created a stagnated situation. Now, I also feel like patience is going to be the key in this situation, okay? Now, fire signs, you got to be brave about speaking. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Don't let your ego get in the way. Now, Virgo, if you're dealing with this, maybe it's time for you to be patient and be courageous and realize that things are going for you the way that it needs to be, because the way how this person feel, they don't want to feel that way again about whatever situation that you may have been going through, okay? Take it as it resonates. It's not about the title, it's about the people who are seeking this information to let it resonate with on this one, okay? This is totally different. This is an elemental dealing with a Virgo dealing with an elemental, or an elemental dealing with something else, okay? Now, here we go. The actions that you may be taking or making may be deciding on you rushing in. Like, don't rush into the situation so fast, okay? Now, it could be past situations that you can be dealing with. It can be exes, it can be secrets, it can be betrayals, it can be illusions, it can be something that you even may be hiding into yourself that you know you need to reassure, to realign yourself in this situation, okay? Now, you may be feeling abandoned, majority of you. I can understand, take the roles how they go. Or you may be feeling alone, or even rejected and even neglected. Now, but it's truly time for you to nourish yourself. Time to find yourself again. It's time to keep yourself in the way that it needs to be. Now, for fire signs, if you're not dealing with a Virgo, this could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Now, Virgo, cross watcher. Now take it as it go. Now it can be also a Virgo that is dealing with an air sign as well. I told you we merged all of this together. So I put Virgo under this dealing with a fire sign, and then this is for fire signs dealing with anything else. You take the energy how it go. It's not for me. I'm just the messenger. This is the way how it's supposed to be laid down. Now, even though you feeling like this, you still got to find your journey and find yourself back into love, okay? No matter how you get there, you got to get there what is more soluble and positive to you, okay? Yes, it's a lot of people that hurt you in your life. Yes, that's life. We go through it. We the human. Hey, that we came down this university of the universe in order to use this human vessel to understand the purpose of life while we down here, okay? Now, but the relationship aspect on it, we're gonna do this one different because I feel like some of y'all was not listening to your ancestors when it came down to whatever it needed to be, and we're gonna get it that way. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one different. This reading is gonna be totally different. We're gonna use ancestral messages when it comes to this, and then we're gonna jump directly into the reading. Okay, so make sure y'all hit that like button for me. That is very, very important because this is something new that we're going to do for the collective and the fire signs. Okay, so first thing Spirit want me to tell you, your Spirit guides want me to let you know you got to remember who you are. You do have the courage to overcome over any obstacles that's into your life, okay? You got the courage. Now, emotionally, you may be feeling kind of sad because blue represents emotions and it represents intuition as well. Now, it do represents balance to me now. But I feel like you got the strength of a bear to overcome over any obstacles that's in your way. Now, you may be seeking things, but your spirit guides want me to tell you, remember who you are, and you got to honor the things that's around you, okay? Now, this may be some old reoccurring cycles that you may need to honor and deal with, okay? Now, you need to be more believing into yourself, and you need to pray to those around you for help and for guidance. It's going to help you get to the place that you need to be. Now, some of you may be too serious on this matter, and to get your power back, your ancestors want me to tell you to not flowing with the current the way that you need it to flow. And the reason why is, Virgo, because your spirit also want me to tell you two other things. Thank you. Now, you in order for you to go forward towards your future, you need to shine brightly, okay? It's time for you to shine like the person that you are. You need to be more resilient. You need to be more beautiful, and you need to honor and understand who you are, because right now your spirit's been trying to tell you about these people that's around you, and now it's time for you to basically ground. So some of you, if you're a fire sign, go out in nature. Don't be trying to pop off your top, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries, and do like a Virgo do on this situation of ground. A Virgo, if you're dealing with this fire sign, it may be time for you to ground because your ancestors are telling you, okay? Now let's go ahead and I'm gonna get a little bit more before we get into this main reading. I'm not going to be with y'all too long. We're going to try something new, so make sure you hit that like button, okay? Now, Spirit Guides and the universe, what is Spirit Guides trying to tell to the fire signs of Virgo when it's dealing with remember who you are? Yes, I feel like right now you need to remember who you are, because it was some type of irresponsibility or something that was not going in fruition into your life the way that you wanted to go. Yes, you put in a lot of effort into this. Yes, you dove into something new. But fire signs, if you are dealing with this situation as well, you got to remember that what you believe is what you believe, and somebody took you away from it. But now Spirit want me to tell you it's time for you to ground. It's time for you to put yourself back into the ambience of being more prosperous, dealing with your emotions, dealing with your stability, dealing with your higher learning, dealing with the materials, and don't be stubborn-headed when it comes to certain individuals. Aries and Taurus, if you may be dealing with a Taurus. Now, you got to remember that even though you keep putting these people on a pedestal, right? Even though you keep you give them the upper hand of the stick. Now, Spirit want me to tell you, it's time for you to be more cautious, because you got to remember, you have boundaries and you have things that you got to do in your life too. So continue to make them plans. It's going to help you prosper. It's going to help you ground. It's going to help you get to the place that you need to be in your life. Now, you got to remember, some of y'all need to dig a little deep into your soul, okay? Now, the prayers that you've been giving out, thank you, Spirit. I'm going to leave that one right there. But the prayers that you've been giving out, Virgo, it's just around praying for people to, for you to find some type type of resolution or find some type of solution when it comes to you being guarded around people that's around you that keep bringing reoccurring events. And this is to my fire signs as well. Forgive me if I say Virgo, okay? Now, some of you may be trying to get help about a certain situation because people may be arrogant around you and don't want to look at your side of a situation. Now, if you're dealing with a relationship, I feel strongly on a relationship setting. Now, if you're dealing with this, it may be the way how you expressing yourself may be arrogant to the person that you're dealing with, and now you're trying to find some type of resolution. So you may be praying for this divine help from the universe. Okay, now I also want to say, Spirit want me to tell you too, now for your future, it's new efforts. You got to put in efforts. You are the holder of this energy. Okay, now the more you hold this energy and the more you give it to the right source to help you get through this situation, the better off you will be dealing with foolish, naive people that's around you. Some of you may be scared to take that genuine leap of faith, and you are so serious on trying to figure out more things in your life. This is why Spirit also told me to tell you, your ancestors said it's time for you to have fun. The more you stop thinking about a scenario, the more you can build yourself up in character. The more you build yourself up in character, the more you get to do the networking, the more you get to do the accolades, the more material gains that you have, the more positive growth that you have, instead of being sad about a situation that you can't fix. Spirit also want me to tell you that your ancestors want you to stop being frustrated and find that direction, because right now you just finished getting out of the reoccurring cycles of being mentally trapped about something into your life. Okay, the more you feel like you being trapped, the more as above so below you let it be, and the more you keep bringing confusion and self-doubt into yourself instead of working hard on the things that you need to work on. Now, Spirit also want me to tell you, when you start working in yourself and start grounding and start using earth magic, some of you may have a green thumb where you like to plant things, or maybe you very inspirational towards others to plant seeds in them to go into a positive light. Spirit want me to tell you now, by you being in nature, or some of you may like crystals, some of you may make charms, but what it's going to do is going to help you get back to the happiness that you need to be seeking on. Okay, now whoever this resonate with, I want to say Virgo so bad, but everybody's on here together, Virgo and fire signs. So with that basically being said, in order to seek your happiness, you're gonna have to sit down and do some groundwork. Now, stop investing your emotions into people that is not reciprocating for you. Okay, I know you want to be very expressive, and I know things may be hesitant in order for you to try to move on your own. You may be nervous, you may be scared, it may be financial problems, or it may be somebody that's trying to control you away from your best interest of what's going on into your life. Now, Spirit do say shine brightly. You got to go with your inner flow within yourself and find that inner peace within you. Okay, now, not only that, Spirit want me to say you will receive the recognition that you deserve. You are in action. You are doing the Virgo thing. You are doing the fire thing. Okay, now, if you turn around and lost a job, let's say for y'all, some of y'all may have popped your top. I feel like some of y'all just really snapped off. Sagittarius, I can really see you snapping off, and Virgo, I can see you snapping off as well. Now, Aries, I see you being more of an entrepreneur and innovator, where you're trying to find a piece. And let's go ahead and go with Leo. Leo, you are courageous enough to shine brightly. Right now, I feel like your energy is understanding about the things that you have stamped down on. However, let's get back to the situation. Now, I feel like you're gonna receive the recognition of things that people have made promise to you that they never kept. I feel like you follow your intuition with the Eight of Cups basically being in reverse and started to move forward on into your life, following intuition of what your spirit had to say, what your ancestors had to say, in order to get you to this abundance. Now, whoever got this controlling energy and trying to control over you, you got to make some type of amends with this. Okay, now I feel like the authority is getting a little bit overhand, or things may be not going the right way. You must accept things for how they are. Okay, you got to fix the situation. I feel like you fighting the situation. Don't fight, fix, flow, understand. If a person's cheating on you or a person doing you dirty, you understand it, then you move accordingly. Move out the way. If it's not suitable for you, if it's not helping you grow, you got to let it go. But I do feel like right now with the Judgment card, you did make a great decision of making a great choice into the challenging situations that you had in your life, dealing with people who were sending you down the wrong road, people who was not doing the things that they had to do. Great rising. Now, not only that, I also feel like right now, again, don't rush into a situation. Spirit Spirit woman to tell you, you got to flow. That is very, very important. Now, the more you take time out for yourself, the better off you can start seeing things clearly. I feel like some of y'all is being more expressive and trying to figure out a situation dealing with somebody more than being expressive and finding a solution to not to go through this situation again. Okay, now if you're a Virgo, if you're dealing with this fire sign, I feel like it need to be amends. Now fire signs, if you are Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, if you are dealing with somebody who is not an earth sign or maybe an air sign or something that type of nature, you may need to have a sit down and do some type of communication with it. Now, do you want something big? Yes, you do. Do you feel like it's going to grow? You don't know, because right now the secrets, betrayals, gossip, manipulation, everything that you seek, and somebody's being very egotistical where they don't want to change. And what that's doing to you, it is creating some type of genuine risk within yourself where you are panicking over the fears you need to overcome, dealing with these people that you're trying to find a resolution with. Now, I feel like if you go back and look at all the things that you went through and boss up and stand your ground and do everything that you need to do in your life, things will start to rush into your existence the right way. However, this can be a two-way street, okay? Now, I feel like if you be arrogant about this situation and try to stand in your own power without letting the universe flow with you, without thinking before you reacting, it's gonna bring the rewards in for you the way you need to. Only if you release all of this pain that you had from your past. Now, a lot of you have been going through reoccurring cycles. Some of you have been dealing with a lot of people who've been sneaky, behind your back, being manipulative, deceitful. Yes, we all have went through that throughout this cycle. I'm not saying me, I'm just saying hypothetically. So I don't want nobody to be trying to come, well, no. But anyway, but you find it a more solid situation to be more positive on. I feel like some of you are walking away from the cold. You are finally the decision to do things that you need to do while unlifting these burdens that you may be facing into your life. Now, I also feel like right now you're still hanging on to something. It may be your dignity, which is a good thing, or it may be an energy that you need to release, okay? Now, it may be bringing foundation to a certain extent, but I doubt it. Now, I also feel like right now you are juggling, or somebody may be juggling a choice or some type of pathway that they need to go down. Now, don't feel isolated and sad about the outcome and to releasing these burdens to looking more on a positive aspect. I want you to let you know that it's a new starting point coming into you, new efforts and new opportunities, as long as if you take action for it. Now, Spirit Woman to say, yes, you may be frustrated, but you at the last end of this hurdle. You know what you need to do to help yourself get over this hump, but the key thing is, what are you going to do? Okay, now some of you may be feeling guarded again. Some of you may be feeling very, very, very vulnerable, where you want to hold in and get in isolation and just don't want to deal with the situation at hand. But Spirit said, for that longevity that you need, that's going to give you that abundance, that's going to give you everything you need to help you grow with this, you got to face whatever it is at hand. Now, is somebody doing wrong to you? Let's find out. I feel like right now, fate will show you that. I feel like right now was a breakdown or some type of understanding when you had to figure out about an individual. You may have had to do some personal divine interventions, or it may have been some detours in your life where you had to understand the lesson at hand when it came to people that filled with ego and wanted to be overprotective over things they didn't want you to see the bigger picture on, okay? Now, not only that, progress and see things more clearly. That is very, very important, dealing with this action that you are taking, okay? Now, Spirit also want me to tell you, keep your mind sharp, because clarity will come in the way that it needs to come in for you. Ashe. Now, also understand you got to acknowledge the toxic behaviors of a person, with the devil card basically being in reverse, and start looking at things on a more optimistic aspect. Yes, you can get away from this situation. You choose to go to anything that you want to go through in your life, Virgo or fire sign, whoever you are, but you got to express yourself. If you sit back and don't stand up for yourself, you will fall for anything or let people run over you. Spirit also want me to tell you, before we close this out, whatever past decision or cycles that you have been through, you are changing and you are no longer dealing with it. I feel like you have overcame over people who manipulated you, people who wanted to lie to you, people who wanted to do you dirty, do you wrong, and I think you found some type of resolution to exclude yourself away from people that was trying to win by any means, by all costs, okay? So with that basically being said, That is your personal reading for Virgo dealing with fire signs and fire signs dealing with everybody else. Now, I will be back on here in about another 10 or 15 minutes. We're going to do air signs and then we'll close it out for the day. And then I'll do the other ones tomorrow. But let me know how you feel about it. Let me know if it resonates with you. Was that a good way to go with this? This is something new Spirit wanted me to do. So if so, then I'll start putting meditations into this also for the fire signs. Now, the first affirmation so you can walk out with is money come easily and often to me. Money come easily, often to me. Ashe, ashe, ashe. My positive vibration attract exciting work opportunities. My positive vibration attracts exciting work opportunities. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And I am blessed with deep inner wisdom and strength. I am blessed with deep inner wisdom and strength, okay? Now, to close this all out, no matter what you're going through, fire sign or whatever, no matter what you're going through, Virgo, they say they was going to ride with me this week. So they like my chaperones with me. So, fire signs. If this happening to you or a cross watcher, if this happened to you dealing with a Virgo, y'all know how it's supposed to go. Leave it in the comment. But I just want to say everything is going to be okay. Now, the main thing you got to do is get through this situation in your life and your mind that you need to get rid of a person, okay? You may need to get rid of a job. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. These problems that you need to identify in order to heal, okay? Now, best thing I can say to close this out. I feel like spiritually, all this conflicted energy, you need to find some type of resolution with, okay? Now, that is very, very important. This hot and cold energy, that's not healthy. That's actually toxic. Now, if y'all can't sit down to agree to a disagree, then there's no reason to have a communication conversation at all. So, with that basically being said, I want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. If you want a personal reading, it will be in the description box below. Now, I love you, God love you, the universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel as well. So, if it resonated, hit that like button, comment below. We ain't gonna work about sharing about this one. We're in a trial run experience. But if you feel like fire signs, somebody else need to hear this, hey, go ahead and send it to them. I don't care what sign it is. It's not about the signs. It's about the energy, okay? So, you know, fire signs do represent expression, willpower, determination. Virgos represent ground. Ground means grounding, materials. Also, it's a lot of things dealing with Virgo. I'm just not going to try to toot the horn right now because we're focused on something else. So, with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Until I see y'all beautiful souls to the next time, I just want to say I love you, God love you, the universe love you. Make sure you love who? Yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. So, till I see y'all very shortly, I gave y'all 27 with the fire sign. Let's go ahead and hit these air signs next and see what's up. So, till the next time, peace, love, and light, love, and peace, baby. Yeah. Ashe, ashe, amen.